What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a good Thursday morning. I'm at the airport right now on my laptop, so pardon the audio quality, but a lot of really important stuff I want to get into. I'm going to lead with this clip right here, and I have a TikTok where I post shorter videos. I don't really like the app, but if you guys are on the app, you can find my TikTok in the video description below. Take a listen.
Allegiance to the law in pursuit of that's a quote from the judge in this case. And so I think people are realizing that,
the judge said that it might be, they might not be, right?
No, but the judge said is, one, the SEC is being hypocritical.
Yes.
And two, they said that they were not following a faithful allegiance to the law in pursuit of an outcome. That's a quote from the judge in this case.
Well, it's clear we've seen many examples of the SEC being hypocritical, and there we heard Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse explaining how the SEC is being hypocritical, and ultimately this could end up with Ripple winning this lawsuit. And check this out, guys. Obviously, we know the U.S. debt is totally out of control. It's at record highs. The interest payments on the debt are even worse. Let me move this over here. And if you guys do use Twitter, also find my Twitter in the video description below. A $1 trillion platinum coin could save the U.S. from economic catastrophe in less than a month. It would be fast, legal, and no bigger than a regular coin, right? All we do is print money, so why not just make a $1 trillion coin to bail ourselves out of debt? Absolutely absurd stuff, and it would just lead to hyperinflation. I say great ideas, guys. And if you guys need an exchange to get XRP or Flare, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple and secure, and it's where I dollar cost average and buy my XRP and Flare every single day. You can find a link to Uphold in the video description below. And I say, look at these power players invested in Ripple and the future of XRP, like if you believe in the future of payments. And it shows the different seed funds in Series A, Series B, Incubator, Accelerator. Look at this right here. Bank of England, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, lots of venture capital groups in the digital currency space, Google Ventures. And these aren't small amounts, millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars, even $200 million here. And this includes the investor SBI Group. SBI Holdings, one of the biggest banks in Asia. We've actually, and I've played this in a previous video, the CEO of SBI has actually said on record that by 2025 or 2030, all banks in Japan will be using XRP. The CEO of SBI. Check this out right here, guys. This is our short king, Stuart Alderati. He's the general counsel for Ripple. This is the general counsel for Coinbase. Unless you've been living under a rock, you probably recently saw that Coinbase received a Wells notice from the SEC, meaning that the SEC is going to approach litigation with Coinbase. Just last week, we saw Coinbase is now going to go outside of the US, creating an international exchange. I wonder what these guys talked about. This guy said, in the cryptic world where secrets creep, Coinbase and Ripple, a bond so deep out of nowhere. They joined their fate, Hinman emails, the key to the gate. Ripple held tight to the digital thread, exposing the truths that both had dread. United they stand, hand in hand. A surprising alliance in the crypto land. The emails unraveled, revealing the truth, a precarious balance, a delicate truce. This is great. Coinbase and Ripple, once rivals at play, now allies bound by secrets they sway. A sudden alliance, a union so rare, together they stood in the digital glare. Ripple and Coinbase forever entwined by Hinman's crimes, a story confined. What a great little poem that was. But it's clear that these guys are on the same page. They're both against the SEC. And even if this lawsuit doesn't favor Ripple, it's just a matter of time before Coinbase ultimately relists XRP. And if you guys like the content, make sure you smash that like button. It gives me feedback. It lets me know you're enjoying the content. And hopefully you learned something from my videos. Thank you in advance. I really do appreciate it. JP Morgan put out this document in February 2020 about stablecoins. They talk about a currency agnostic ledger system capable of enabling transactions in any type of currency. Although Ripple has its own form of digital currency known as XRP, you can trade any other virtual currency or conventional printed currency by using its system. So it's not just about XRP. You can tokenize any other asset and tie it to a token on XRP, whether that's gold, whether that's real estate, whether that's sporting tickets, whether that's a degree. In the future, the value of the blockchain is infallible ownership, right? Men lie, women lie, the blockchain don't lie. One of my favorite quotes. And I say tokenization of other assets and commodities on the XRP ledger is something many people are sleeping on. A top lawyer who's been saying a lot of bad stuff about Ripple actually has some positive stuff to say now. He's a former SEC lawyer, okay? Over the past week, Fagel claims that Ripple violated security laws via its sales of XRP, which he describes as an unregistered security. The former SEC lawyer also asserts that the securities regulator has a better summary judgment than Ripple. Additionally, he said based on his 3 decades of experience as a lawyer for and against the SEC, the regulator is correct to assert that Ripple violated Section 5 of the Securities Act. But he also said, despite expressing confidence that the SEC will win the case, Fagel says he will not be surprised if the court grants summary judgment in Ripple's favor. He says, but I also wouldn't be shocked if the court rules otherwise. And this is someone who has 3 decades of experience working against the SEC and for the SEC. And I've talked about Pulse Chain before, and obviously I'm bullish on the utility of XRP, but I said Pulse Chain is going to create faster generational wealth than XRP. Your favorite XRP influencer is completely ignorant to the best product of the next cycle. Pulse Chain is an Ethereum scaling solution. It's a new layer 1 blockchain, and that's not a really new revolutionary idea. You have things like Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche, Harmony One, Polygon. All these projects were immensely successful. Why? Because Ethereum as a blockchain, all the blocks are filled up. Think of it as a gas station. When you have a gas station and every pump's filled up at every hour of the day, what do? You build another gas station across the street. Think of that with the Ethereum blockchain. It's totally filled up. They're trying to scale it, but they can't keep up with the demand. The demand grows every day, every month. So we need these Ethereum scaling solutions to help Ethereum. Ethereum's not going anywhere. And if you got into any Ethereum scaling solution day one, unless it was just a terrible rug pull, you didn't lose money. And Pulse Chain right now is trending worldwide because it's not out yet. If you buy it right now, you're getting scammed. But it's trending. There's a million tweets worldwide because people think it is close. If this is a product you're interested in, and this isn't a sponsored video, I have a separate channel where I just talk about this project. The founder's first token, Hex, made me a lot of money. And so I'm bullish on it. Maybe I'm biased because, but the founder has a track record. His last token did a few thousand X. And if you're interested, this is the guy you need to follow. Richard Hart Wynn. There's a lot of scammers. Make sure you follow the right one. And he will let you know when it is actually released. He is the founder of Pulse Chain. And he says, when mainnet, sir? Because everyone's asking, when is Pulse Chain mainnet going to launch? Because right now it's in the testnet version 4. And he says, when it's ready, which is soon, when is soon, when it's ready. So guys, obviously we like XRP, but this is another token that I think is going to produce massive gains way before XRP does. Jeremy Hogan says, I was just reminded of a case in which Judge Torres ruled against the SEC on a key issue. The SEC appealed, and the appellate court upheld Judge Torres. Just don't ask how long the whole process took. So we have a precedent where Judge Torres has ruled against the SEC, and I believe that's what we're going to see with this Ripple lawsuit moving forward. Check out this headline. Crypto startup Ripple is seeking a license in Ireland to drive European Union expansion. And this guy says, is Ireland the next XRP corridor for instant settlement? Good to see another country hopping on board. This is just one of many. We're probably in the 10s, 20s, 30s right now. And keep in mind, Ripple's working with not just Montenegro, Palau, but many other countries to develop these CBDCs. And then Jeremy Hogan said this in relation to the picture I showed you earlier of the head lawyers for Ripple and Coinbase talking. He says, so Stu, tell me what's in those Hinman emails. Stu says, I can't do that by court order. Okay, I understand. But how about we play a game of charades? First word sounds like cinnamon. Maybe that joke went over my head. I'm not sure. I want to leave you guys with this clip of this lawyer talking about the timeline of the past year with the downfall of crypto, all these bank failures, and Gary Gensler's actions. Very interesting stuff. If you guys made it this far in the video, comment airport in the comment section below. It really helps the video, and I really do appreciate 10 minutes of your day. So let me know you're a loyal supporter by commenting airport in the comment section below. Enjoy.
I will begin with events extracted and edited from the pages of the Wall Street Journal, and will then introduce this illustrious panel whose members will share their current thinking about digital asset law and policy. In November 2021, immediately after our last program, we've done this 3 times now, the price of Bitcoin peaked at just under 68,000 US dollars. I use Bitcoin as sort of a barometer for the health of the digital assets industry. In February 22, you may remember this if you watch TV, I don't, FTX and other crypto companies ran Super Bowl ads. Bitcoin was trading at about $42,000 and change. On May 4, the Fed raised its benchmark rate by 50 basis points to tame soaring inflation, sparking a sell-off in long-duration assets, including, it seems, Bitcoin. On May 9th, Terra, an algorithmic stablecoin, lost its peg to the US dollar, triggering a sell-off of Terra. Along with its sister coin, Luna, Terra lost $40 billion in value. On June 12th, crypto lender Celsius told users it was freezing all account withdrawals, citing extreme market conditions. On June 27th, hedge fund Three Arrows Capital, which had invested heavily in Terra, defaulted on loan payments to Voyager. 3AC was heavily levered. Its other lenders included Genesis and BlockFi. 2 days later, a British Virgin Islands bankruptcy court ordered 3AC to liquidate. 1 week